Hi, my name is Fletcher Crawford. This is for the This Is Me video for this class. Within the area of hobbies, I think that the hobby that mainly encompasses my life is within the area of video games. I know that a lot of people think that video games aren't really the best hobby to have, but in my opinion, within the area of communication, I think that it's been more impactful than almost any other hobby that I've had in my entire life. This is largely because when you're playing video games, you can't really do a whole lot besides talk with people. And especially within the culture of the people that I play with, we try and have good and deep conversations with one another because the people that I'm playing with aren't people that try and push one another down, but we want to show the love of Christ to people while we play video games. And so we try and do this by having good, deep, intentional conversations in everything that we do. So while we're playing a video game where, you might be trying to clear an objective or something like that, instead of yelling at one another and cursing one another out, like the regular video game culture is, we try and uplift people and try and encourage one another and try and help people grow and just be able to see the love of Christ in that. I think that within the area of communication, this is really important because it's super easy to compare yourself with how other people are doing. And if you're doing really bad, then a lot of the times that means that you'll be more toxic and you'll say more hurtful things. And you'll also look at yourself in a more negative mindset. But because of the way that me and my friends try and play with one another, we try and uplift people. And that is done by encouraging people and trying to change the culture that there is in video games right now. I try and interact with these people because I feel like there's a need to be able to interact with people who get put down a lot, especially within video games. There's so many people that just get pushed down all the time and they aren't loved, and a lot of people spend a lot of time on video games. So what's a better place to try and uplift people and have good communication with one another? And through that, you can be intentional with other people, and through intentionality, you can be vulnerable with people. And I think that through that, you're able to have good communication. And I think that you also lose a lot of noise because by being real with people and knowing that you can be real with people, you don't have to worry about what other people will think about you or what you might say if you might say something incorrectly, because you know that the people are real with you, so you can be real with them. So that means that a lot of noise within the area of communication can be taken away. Within the area of life experiences, I think that one of the areas that has really challenged me a lot is in the area of intentionality. Like I just said, with intentionality comes being able to communicate more openly with people, and you don't have the noise of worrying what other people are going to think or what you're going to do to other people in the way. And so I think that's something that has been really cool in my life, is seeing other people be vulnerable with me so I can be vulnerable with them. And it's changed my concept of communication because I know that I can tell people what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling and how I struggle with depression and anxiety, and that through that they can open up about things that they're struggling with. Within the area of relationships in my life, I think that the two relationships that have really shown and increased this is within the area of my two youth pastors who have really helped me with increasing my self-esteem. They've been able to help increase my self-esteem because I can be real with them and just be vulnerable with them and just talk about what is going on in my life, and they're able to communicate back with what they're struggling with, and it just builds a community of where you can be real with other people and that they can be real with you, and that you both are struggling with things, but that through Christ you can grow in that. I think that the other thing too is that it's helped increase my self-esteem because they've given me opportunities to talk with other people in places like be able to do sermons and being able to lead small groups, which has also helped increase my self-esteem as I've been able to talk with more students and just be open with them. But yeah, thank you for listening to this.